say wala po.
Wala po.
Okay, good job. Alright. May taas? What does taas? Where's the position for taas? Oh, taas. Alright, good job. Taas, baba, kaliwa. Kaliwa. Two steps.
2 steps taas. No, one.
No, 2 steps.
Okay, yay, so we got one right.
Yes, taas.
And you have Wednesday school.
Nag-immigrate po ako from the Philippines when I was 19 po for just to finish my education here. Pero coming here to Amerika, you realize ko na just being around different Filipino-Americans also na parang hinahanap nila, what does it mean to be Filipino-American? Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng pagiging Filipino? So that really inspired me na parang I want to get involved, I want to see their experiences. Paano ko ma-share yung mga naranasan ko sa Pilipinas?
So everyone put your arms up. Up is taas. Everyone say taas. Taas.
Definitely for me, based from my observation and experiences, a lot of them hindi nila alam talaga where to start. Parang nobody has ever asked them yung question na parang, what does it mean to be Filipino? Have you ever talked about being Filipino at home? Ang mostly alam lang nila is because of the pansit, the adobo, the parties. Pero I feel like that's a superficial level. Like parang the tip of the iceberg na mas marami pa na malalaman natin aside from the culture, the politics, the history. I think the challenge with knowing kung ano yung identity natin, especially for the younger ones here in America, what does it mean to be Filipino or Filipino-American, is that syempre kailangan natin it's a place where we belong. It's a way of understanding our families better also, that they could be proud of something na, oh, ito pala ibig sabihin ng pagiging Filipino. So it's owning your own identity. With the parents, they usually try their best na, okay, magtatrabaho ako to provide something. So nawawalan sila ng panahon to explain na, okay, itong language natin sa Pilipinas, ganito kami sa Pilipinas noon. So nawawala po yung connection na yun. And ang nangyayari is that there's even times na instead of saying Asian or Filipino, they associate themselves being Pacific Islanders, more of the Hawaiian side. Filipino Cultural School, it started as a summer program. It was created by the Sampaguita Women's Circle in 1965. So yung members ng Sampaguita Women's Circle, there were immigrants, yung mga teachers dati who immigrated and wanted to make sure that yung mga anak nila dito na lumaki at pinanganak still knows about ano yung Filipino culture. Ever since 2013, we thought of ways how to develop FCS more. We made it into an organization itself, parang NGO, kumbaga, na parang non-profit. So it's an org by itself na merong sariling set of officers, volunteers, and thankfully, with all the support from the community, from the parents, from students like me na Filipino-American, and also Filipino immigrants, na palaki natin ng FCS.
Baba! Taas! Baba!
My family immigrated here when I was 10 years old. Sa kultura or sa tradition na pina-follow ko or upbringing ko, Pilipino talaga. Pero my daughter, English na namin siya kausapin, pero yung tradition pa rin ng Pilipino ang tinuturo namin sa kanya. Kasi since we are so busy sa trabaho and everything else, so gusto ko siya matuto ng kultura, bakit ba pina-follow natin or sinusundan natin ang katulad ng pangungusap or pagsagot sa mga magulang, like po at opo.
Ako si Annika Garcia, and I'm 12 years old. My favorite class is language because it helps me to remember how I can speak it. And magandang umaga, salamat, and ano ang pang-awag mo?
Kaliwa!
Yes, I understand. You know, it's important that I learn my culture because it can help me understand how other people talk to me in Filipino and to help me learn how I can help people in the future to speak Filipino.
Ito yung mga volunteers natin. So starting with Christian, tapos si John, si Liz, then we have Amerika, then we have our language teacher, si Casey. Most of them have graduated, some of them are still in school, some of them are young professionals also. So it's really a nice way of seeing how everyone is gathering just to be passionate about learning and teaching the kids about the culture. Definitely labor of love.
It is very important for Filipino-Americans to be active and engaged and curious and learn about the Philippines, learn about the U.S.-Philippine colonial history, learn about the history of Filipinos in the United States. I think if we know our stories and know our histories, we'll be better equipped to go forward and deal with our lives and possible discrimination that we might face. But also, most importantly, is that we'll have a sense of pride.
We are actually practicing tinikling, and that's our dance that we're practicing for. We're having 2 performances this February, and right now we're doing circle, and we've been practicing just to get our muscle memory, as we call it, just to get us practicing, and we'll improve our skills.
I was born here, but very much so my parents raised me to grow up with the traditions of being Filipino. My dad is from Bacolod and my mom is from Aklan, so I'm both Bisaya. I actually can say a little in each of the languages. So konti lang would be in Tagalog. In Aklanon, it's sangkare. In Ilonggo, it's jutay lang. Right? So growing up, I heard both languages. I didn't hear Tagalog as much. That's actually one of the main reasons why I wanted to enroll my son in Filipino Cultural School, because the heart of culture is language and your traditions, your family traditions. Just because you're 3rd generation, I don't want you to ever forget what Mama and Papa, had to go through to live here, to live a better life.
Once you are Filipino, it's like you're a big community, a big family, despite who you are. That's what being Filipino really is, and that's what the part I'm most happy about.